The lights are always brightest at the top. Diamonds, champagne, private jets, the dream every young black boy in the projects whispers to himself at night. One day I'll make it. One day I'll be free. For some, that dream comes true. Sean Combs, better known as Diddy, the mogul who turned music into empire. R. Kelly, the voice that made love songs into anthems. Bill Cosby, the man who for a generation was America's dad. But behind the glamour, another truth reveals itself. Court cases, accusations, convictions, jail time. Why does the crown of success for so many powerful African American men eventually feel like a curse? Some say it is systematic targeting. Others argue it is personal choices catching up. But beneath the noise lies a deeper cultural wound, one that traces back not to Hollywood or Chicago, but to Africa. In America, kingship is measured by wealth, influence, and fame. It is individualistic, competitive, and indulgent. In Africa, kingship is something else entirely. A true king is rooted in community, in spirituality, and ancestral codes that guide his power. He is not defined by what he owns, but by what he preserves and protects. The tragedy of many African American icons is that they rise to the top of a Western system without the grounding of their original heritage. Stripped of their ancestors' language, religion, and traditions, they often imitate the Western script of success: indulgence, excess, domination. But wearing another man's crown comes at a price. R. Kelly, adored for his music, was consumed by the shadows of exploitation. Bill Cosby, the father figure of television, was accused of being a predator off-screen. Sean Combs, the mogul who conquered the music industry, now faces allegations that threaten to dismantle his empire. Even Jeffrey Epstein, wealthy, powerful, and not black, eventually faced his downfall. But unlike the African American men, Epstein was protected by a system designed to shield people like him until the last possible moment. The issue is not only color, it is cultural grounding. A man without roots can be easily swayed by temptation, blinded by excess, and cornered by the very system that elevated him. And this is where the African American struggle becomes unique. A people whose roots were severed, who were forced to build identities in a foreign land, and who sometimes mistake assimilation for success. It is easy to imagine the ancestors watching. They see their sons in America, wealthy, famous, but lost, dancing in mansions that do not belong to their lineage, wearing crowns forged in foreign fire. The ancestors whisper, "You forgot who you are. You sought power in another man's house. You imitated his ways, but you are not him. And because of that, the house will always collapse on you." This is not just about Diddy or R. Kelly or Cosby. It is about a cycle. Every time an African American man chases the Western version of success without anchoring himself in African spirituality, discipline, and communal responsibility, the story ends the same. The money comes, the fame comes, the scandals follow, the system, patient, silent, waits, and then the crash. The crown of America is glittering, but poisoned. It looks like freedom, but often ends in chains. The question is whether the next generation of black kings will wear it blindly, or whether they will forge their own crown, rooted in Africa, unshakable, untouchable, truly theirs. Because the truth remains, a man disconnected from his roots will always be a shadow of himself. But a man who stands in his roots cannot be moved, not even by the weight of the world.